Getting it started. Didn't see what stage they picked. PS2, of course. Starting off immediately, literally within seconds. Gets the nair. Already at 32%. Get back here. I don't think I've actually seen these two fight before. Playing pretty patient as expected. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Okay, wow, holy cow. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of red fireball. Oh, and here comes enemy to join me in my shenanigans and tomfoolery. Alright. Yo, we're starting to become like a commentary pair right here, buddy.
Right here, we got Valor BroKen versus Valor Zaxis. This is actually a ranking for the team.
Oh, is it?
Probably.
No. Hey, you know what? Like,
hey, did this
great way to display
today?
it. I think it did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, this is a perfect opportunity.
So a little bit of background. In between the Valor walls, BroKen and Zaxis, they have this kind of it's kind of like, not like a rivalry, but Zaxis is very determined to upset BroKen at some point in bracket. He's done it in friendlies a lot, but never in bracket. Okay.
So what's their frequency of like running into each other? Because this is the first time I've watched them fight each other.
So they run into each other at least twice per tournament. I want to say like every other tournament they both enter.
Okay.
That's a better way of saying it. Of course, BroKen has been majorly up. I don't think Zaxis has won, but that can change.
That's true.
So Zaxis play very patient. Ooh, on the air dodge.
Oh, he could have F smashed that fucking. Or can I swear on this? Are we esports?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Esports.
Yeah. Man, he hit him really hard. Good golly gee. What a, oh wow, actually that was cool.
That was an input, right? They would have killed, right?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I don't think he got the good hit, but that was, there we go. Yo, Zaxis, look at him.
The clean. Zesty.
Right. Wow, that was a
I mean,
weird
what do you
interaction.
choose here? Do you choose to be aggressive? Do you kind of let BroKen reset, figure it out? Like, what do you do with this advantage?
Knowing Zaxis, he loves to whiff punish, so he's probably going to be just chilling. He is content throwing some shurikens, or what's it called, shurikens?
Yeah.
He's content just like bobbing in and out of space, dash attacking whenever he can. Look, he's just like, oh, I was in pressure, I'm just going to dissuade. I don't need to actually fight.
Yeah, I don't need to run into your aerials. He's just kind of jumping, throwing aerials, trying to stop Zaxis from air-to-airing him. Zaxis just in the ground game, nice dash attack, just keep it nice, simple, nice and slow, fade away when you can.
He started using more F-tilt. That's me, baby. I told him, I was like, yo,
you gotta use
Ninja F-tilt, that move is actually stupid too. Because if you mix that with, you know, your dash attack, dashing in and just like empty hopping and stuff, now you have a huge sword in front of you that just like, it doesn't do a lot of damage and it doesn't like kill, but it's just such a good tool because of the timing mix-up, and it keeps your opponent off their like, I guess, stance in a way, because you're never expecting Greninja to do that.
Wow.
Okay, wow, that was
I
think that was bad DI.
I think, woo!
That was the perfect whiff punish.
I was about to say, I was like, BroKen at these high percents last stock, he's very used to it versus E3. He can make the run back. It's very dangerous to have BroKen with Rage last stock scenario.
Of course.
He stands up mid-set and still does it. So it's very, you want to get it, Jack's like, I need to clean this up right now. I can't let this inflate.
Yeah. And no, he did the perfect option. Like, he was a pixel away from hitting the fireball, but he was just above it.
Did you see the spacing? I feel like this shit was tipper.
Yeah. The fact that exactly. The fact that he whiff punished it perfectly, jumped over it like very tightly, and tippered it. That's Zaxis, knowing his character.
I feel like BroKen's game plan was to kind of space out with Hadoukens, and now he's just kind of like, well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to box.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get that damage. See, and this is already starting out way better.
Do shurikens beat out the red Hadouken? They do, right?
I'm actually not sure. I think it might be a level of charge type deal, but it might not be. I'm not actually sure how high or low priority the fireballs are.
Ooh. Ooh.
He could have hydro pumped that.
Would it send him far enough?
Yeah, point blank. I think that's something that he's got to look out because he is throwing out some Hail Mary short use.
I feel like that's very unlike Zaxis to go for too. I feel like it's very like
Yeah.
he doesn't want to do that to his opponent. Very prideful wins.
I don't know. He's done that to me in friendlies.
Oh no. As Zaxis says, your fun is not his responsibility. Ooh, pivot broken grab by Greninja.
See, this whole battle is just going to be how does BroKen get it? Because the moment he does, Zaxis is taking damage. But Greninja has all the tools to be like just tossing this man. And that F tilt, again, it's not doing a gazillion damage or anything, but it's safe on hit. It pushed him off stage, and then it led him to that kill.
That was a really good, I want to say it was a good guess option, like to up smash there, because then you condition BroKen if he doesn't get hit. Now he's rolling for the rest of the game because he's terrified. But he died there.
Yeah.
So I think the next way, the next ledge trap Zaxis is looking for is probably a roll in.
I can see that. Jump. He's gonna probably read roll in pivot grab because that's like this. Pivot grab's not fast, but its FAF is pretty decent. So like even if it whiffs, he probably can get like a down tilt out in the meantime.
I don't know. These F tilts have really changed the whole set.
Ooh, wow, that was.
I mean that's fine. Like that's fine because now Ken can't kill him.
This is damage. Wow, that was.
Does Greninja have any get off me options?
So that's the one thing that's interesting about Greninja, where he's very good at pressure near shield, and his aerials are very safe. His nair is like -2 or something stupid, but at the same time he has no out of shield options. So basically he makes it so that in this match, no one has good out of shield options.
The Zaxis.
That was a good edge guard. That's so unfortunate. Yeah.
Shaking it off, shaking it off.
He's quick to recover. That can happen. Now he has it in the memory bank.
You just take him to FD.
FD?
FD because Zaxis.
Kazia?
FD because Zaxis.
But he can switch to Kaz. Oh, that's true. Okay. Okay, I can see that then if he
I don't know. I feel like
character first.
I feel like he goes. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. He left Battlefield though. Hello.
I can see this because Greninja loves verticality, so having platforms to be able to mix up your timings are really good, and it makes your nair way more ambiguous. On FD, you know they have the single jump and they have the double jump. Versus if you have a platform, it's like, oh, I jump in, no, I fade it back to platform, and now you're still just holding shield because you're expecting nair.
And I just feel like, at least for Zaxis' part, on Battlefield, like you mentioned, a platform getting like almost 3 jumps, so on and so forth. Your execution perfectly done versus Ken's perfectly done execution. You kill at 0, he kills at 50 with village. He has more killing options.
Yeah.
Very good stage pick and 8 to 60.
Yeah. And another thing is that he can definitely circle around those platforms and evade a lot of Ken pressure. And what might happen is if he does that and he catches some like Hail Mary Shoryukens, he can bait that out and then get hard punishes.
Maybe he does shoot out the Hydro.
Ooh, that was not a very good up air.
It could be conditioning. Zaxis likes doing that. Yeah. Pick a bad option, make your opponent feel comfortable. Safe. That was a good angle. That was a good angle.
His recovery, you're saying?
So I was gonna say, I feel like, yeah, like he's gonna Hydro Pump on the recoveries or actually try it out, like you said.
No way. That is unfortunate.
I mean, it was a good option though. Greninja has approach from the air. He was coming in from the right side, so.
But the fact that 3 came out and none of them were punished is very unfortunate because he could have just up smashed it. But you know, equalize immediately.
Holding in. Ooh. Yep. But you have to, right? You're Ken.
Ooh, and see, that's rough because if he doesn't max space and like do the nair as low as possible, Ken is like one of the few characters that can cross-up punish his nair because he can just mash the down tilt. And Greninja's gonna either roll or jump away, and it might catch the shield drop.
Right.
If you try and shield drop and do something else.
I just feel like in this scenario, like as BroKen versus E3 versus all these, you know, kind of have to wait, kind of have to just Greninja outspaces again. They have to approved it. BroKen's aware of it. I feel like you have to just play a win game, get those kills while you can.
That was a great anti-air.
And just be patient with it. I think that's what solved the match for BroKen, honestly. I don't know what you would do here as Zaxis. Play the game a little slower. You go in, you get punished, you know?
Yeah. It is rough, especially because, I mean, all of the pressure that just happened was because he nared and got down tilted, and he was expecting to get away with it. And he took 10, and then 15, and then 30, and then it just racked up until he could just randomly anti-air Shoryuken. And now this is so rough. It's literally heavy jab into like Shoryuken does like 40%, and then another Shoryu is down.
A good spacing. Oh, that was the stock we needed. That would have killed, right?
He needed to dash forward a little bit so he wouldn't have gotten as much charge.
Good tech. I have never seen anybody perfectly tech that in Austin. Maybe Z3. It's dodge the Hadouken.
He is not punishing the Shoryus like I thought he would be able to. Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just because he come down with more end lag or what? Because I feel like he was kind of stuck there when he landed.
Well, the thing is, I think he gave up his mix-up